Good morning, everybody. We are loading up the game right now. We are actually getting ready to receive a delivery of recruits right at the start here. So as soon as they make it to the center of the base, we should get a pop-up. They were just here. Where'd they go? Oh, they're moseying. They always mosey. They're so slow. But we've been doing a lot of recruiting the hard way, we'll say. Picking up hungry bandits of all people to operate our farms as well as do the cooking. We have picked up random bandits to put on the turrets, and we've placed our paladins in these turrets down here in the hallway. And I'll go into why in a second. Let's get these recruits picked up. We just have to wait. They do that casual slow walk over here. Recruits are ready for inspection. You didn't bring any recruits. No, don't leave, you doofus. Oh boy. So now we've got to come up with a name for this guy. This guy can be Bart. Did they keep running? Come on, guys. So the Adventurers Guild's bugging a little bit, I guess. But typically they'll come by, bring me some recruits, and they'll stand there while I inspect all of them. But for some reason this time it just didn't work that way. We're going to get you up on the walls working a turret. Basically now if we get a male recruit, we're having them work the turrets just because they can be out at the turrets late at night without it being an issue, even when the paladins walk around. But even in our own city, we have to watch how we behave and let the characters behave. So the reason we've adjusted the hallway here is that leaving the gate closed, anyone who comes to visit, they try to bash their way in and go stand at this little point over here. I've got to play with it and figure out how to move that. But also, we were getting random holy servants are, I think, spawning in the base, which is really weird. I think this is just an area that can spawn them. And so they'll come into the base and then try to leave, and they'll bash the gates down. Like, the gates are useless. Our own allies just break them down constantly. So what I've come up with is taking my toughest paladins and giving each of them a mounted crossbow. So they man these, and what happens is as enemies come in, they're shooting at them, and so are the guns on the walls. But as they come in, they're going to stop to fight these guys and stand in the hallway even longer. So now the gate isn't what stops them, and they can't, accidentally meld and bug through these guys. They're just going to stand here and fight them. And that's worked really well. We haven't had any real breaches in the base in a long time, but animals were breaking in and just nothing was working. Our own allies were breaking the gate down, so we had to fix that. We were running into money issues. We were having trouble keeping Zill working, and he's still having trouble just putting armor away. He's such a dork. I think I need to get him a different backpack too. But we ran into a little money issue. We didn't have enough money to buy materials. If we go to stack here, Brecht hasn't been working for a while. And it kind of stinks because his weaponsmithing is stalled out. But we needed to make money. We didn't have enough to purchase the other stuff. So we just took a break from making weapons and crafted some more bandanas. Oh yeah, I don't want the chat to just pop up on the recording though. You never know what someone's gonna say. I appreciate the info though. I didn't know. I mean, I guess I might have thought it was possible, but I just don't want any random thing to appear because a lot of people watch the stream after the fact as like a video, and I don't necessarily want random things popping up depending on what people say. Yeah, I could have mods ban them, but I'm still very new at this, so I'm not going to have someone who's on consistently to do that. But we were able to get some serious money going. We also just sold a bunch of copper. That'll help. Yeah, I mean, once we get to where people are showing up and we have a bunch of people watching, and I have people that say they can be on consistently every day to be mods for the stream, I'd be glad to do that. And it'd be, I'm sure having Kenshi with a live chat just absolutely trolling me for every silly mistake I make would be hilarious. I could see that being amazing. But you can see like all these raptors keep trying to break into the base to eat my vegetables. I wish that the raptors dropped real meat. We would have food forever and not even have to farm. They're everywhere. They're like rats. We could get the animal skins though and make some money off of that. Maybe that's not the worst idea, but making bandanas caught us up. Oh yeah. And then especially when I just do something bad. Like this whole gate setup is probably bad. It's probably not good. But it really stinks that my own allies kept breaking the gates down because it was working. The two gate system was working. Why? What? Let's see. I don't understand. Oh, they break the gate because when they can't escape, like it's basically like they think you kidnapped them. They're in your base. They try to leave. If you don't open the gate, they break out. And the problem is, I think they're spawning in here. I think that some of them spawn in this area, and even though it's my base, it's still allowing them to spawn inside sometimes. And when I have allies like these guys here, it's it's pretty common for their contract to end and for them to try to leave and break the gate too. It's just because the AI doesn't know how else to do it. If I could set it to where they're allowed to unlock it, I would. But it's kind of, when you ally with the Holy Nation, on the plus side, if I just leave the gates open, these groups of paladins will just come and walk through and patrol my base for me. So if there's something random snuck in and somehow the turret guards missed it and it's over here causing trouble, they'll come wreck it. Yeah, so there's an upside too. There's definitely an upside. We've got our food production and farm going pretty heavy. It does look like we are wildly outproducing the food we need to eat, but everyone's eaten almost all the food out of up here. We've got so much food storage back there that it'll probably take a while to get up here. but hopefully nobody will run all at once to go get their food. But if you look at it, we're only a few more turret gunners short, and then we can start getting turret gunners for the very outside the gate so they can take things out before they even get anywhere near inside. And then the fort will basically be completely defended. There's no way anything will get in, and we don't even have to close the gates, which is pretty cool. Normally, the main reason you close the gates is because they'll just come streaming in and spread out across your base, and it's a pain in the butt to get them all dealt with. And we've got a huge base going, so it would be a real problem. But right now, we're looking at getting. We may have to make more farms because our cooks, part of it is our cooks are inexperienced, so they're just chewing through food when they're producing stuff. Like they go through the vegetables so fast, but they are producing food. I just think that maybe we need more farms so we can make more green fruit. Oh, we can't have beet. So this playthrough, I don't know if I've told you, we are the Holy Nation. We are here to purge these aliens from the world. We are building a new base so that we can build up and train hundreds of recruits to crush the aliens and robots and destroy Narco's minions. There will be no beep. We will crucify beep. What are you guys doing? Oh boy. You know what we should do? Since the gate, ooh, it's open, we'll make it our base open to the public and see what that does. Maybe we can get some extra visitors by making it open to the public. That could be interesting. Because he's an alien, he's not human. He's a monster as far as the Holy Nation's concerned. What do we name this guy? We got to give him a name, but we can't name him anything too memey. We're on this side of Mimi. We already have Righteous D as our leader. That's about as far as the memes go. I know. We're not. You want me to name him after you? Okay, well, that's fair. We can do that. But don't blame me if he dies. He's going to be on the turrets without armor for a while. Boy, they're townies. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, you're crippled. You can't even stand up. Ah, man. See, this is what stinks. The animal traders always show up with literally no animals. They had nothing to sell me. What a bum. Oh, we gotta try and figure out how to splint your injuries. I don't know why it's not letting me. We need to get a barracks set up where people can rest. Yeah, you have fallen and you are not getting up. That's a rough life out here, man. Okay, that turret has somebody. See, somebody went to get a Scooby snack. I couldn't tell that that turret's normally manned. Looks like we might be missing one here. Well, you weren't quite just born, you were just renamed. Can you man a turret while crippled? You sure can't. Well, what good are you? Alright, we need to buy some fabrics to go with our building materials and get a barracks together. I haven't had a lot of time. to figure this out. Maybe instead of a barracks, we'll just set up a place to sleep up top. Let's see. Interior bed. We'll get like a place to heal up if you've been indoctrinated forcefully, we'll say. And the other cool thing about doing this here is when we walk by paladins, they will actually hand us first aid kits. Alright, let's get all of the animals as well. Have them come with us, and we will load up on supplies. I think we have a crazy amount of building materials already. Yeah, we'll just buy fabrics. Don't just spam Fs, you little goon. But right now, our crafters, we're trying to get them to make enough armor that we can stay equipped. But see, this always happens. All right, we're moving away from making helmets. We'll just make boots. So maybe, just maybe, this dork can do this. He is tweaking, man. I don't know what his problem is. We're missing a cow. Get over here, holy cow. So the plan is to load these guys up with fabrics now, so that what? Where are you going? These dorks trying to split up. Yeah, we're trying to get these guys loaded up with fabrics so we can make beds. That way, cripples like you have somewhere to rest. Oh my gosh, Horse, get out of his shop. He told you to leave. Horse is over here trying to get us in trouble. I gotta remember to pull him out of that guy's shop after he buys stuff. Okay, that should give me enough to make a lot of beds. We'll go ahead and load up on building materials too, why not? Oh, because we already have a crazy amount. Maybe that's unnecessary, but we'll do it anyway. Yo, what are you guys doing? Get out of his shop. What are you doing? These guys just don't know when to quit. Alright, you guys get back inside before you get in trouble. I don't know why my guys love to split up. It's their favorite thing to do. Doesn't matter if it's just animals or what. The paladins ran off to fight random raptors and animals. Hey, one of the nests got wiped out. Nice. Vader and Kenshi, what do you mean? See, like these guys who I had a I had them helping me and staying with me. Now they were getting ready to leave. They would break the gate down because they don't know how else to get out if I didn't re-recruit them. I'm gonna see if I can get a bed built for you. Animals, animals. Let's get the holy cow to dump stuff off in here. Turn jobs off. Go up here and build that first bed. I think my guy was trying to go get food. So once I can get this bed built, we'll get you resting and we'll be able to get you up and moving about. It's kind of rough having me be the only engineer, but I need more armored people to be engineers. I can't have the unarmored people running around trying to repair the gates and whatnot. You know what, though? Now that the gate doesn't need repaired because we're just going to leave it open, maybe that won't be such a big deal. I really hesitate to take anyone off the gate to do it, though, that's for sure. Alright, now that you're able to move, we'll go ahead and let you heal up while you're just chilling on the turret. I think you're our last internal gate turret guard. Nope, we need one more, maybe two over there. I thought there was one for this gate, this crossbow already. I'm pretty sure. Zim, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm not sure what other games I might do. It'll really depend. There's so much I can do with Kenshi. It really depends. Right now, that's kind of my main focus just because it's a game I know really well and a game that I really enjoy. Okay, yeah, Boss Ross is set up on that side, so we need like one more after this. Oh no, they're just getting food. Okay. So you're our last turret guard. Now we can focus solely on getting cooks going, which maybe that's not necessary because we've got so much food getting cooked. We might need more farms. I don't know about Minecraft or Risk of Rain. I don't really plan on doing Risk of Rain, and I definitely don't plan on doing Minecraft. That's something I play with my son, but it's not something I want to make videos about. One, it's just I don't necessarily want to make videos for kids, like straight up kids. And while I know a lot of adults play Minecraft, that's who a majority of it is. I'd rather be able to be myself and not have to police my language too much and things like that. Elite hunter assault moving towards your outpost. Oh, okay. That's not good. We're about to get a major attack from probably the Shek Kingdom. Shek Revenge. Elite Hunter Assault. Ah, that might be the United Cities. Yeah. So the United Cities is coming for us. Oh, that is not good. We've got a bunch of extra paladins here, but that's not good. I'm glad we got all these turret guards up and ready. I would have liked to have had some for the outer walls. And check revenge at the same time. I don't like that. Oh no. So we might have to shift our focus a little to being more about just preparing. I don't necessarily want to put the farmers on turrets. Are we going to get some allies here to help? We should. Anytime there's been a big attack, we usually get allies on the way too. Maybe because we have so many paladins here with us, we're not going to. Who knows? But we'll definitely be fighting them like right here. Or right behind the crossbow guys. I don't know. I'm half tempted to close the gates for this one. I'm guessing we're getting this because the United Cities hates us. They're not too far. They're gonna get here at like the exact same time. This is gonna be rough. This will put this whole turret hallway to the test, that's for sure. Oh boy. guess we'll stand here waiting to see if we can stop them. Well, I wanted to be fully and totally focused on getting the base set up, but looks like we're going to be totally focused on not dying today. There are some downsides to having this alliance with the Holy Nation. Oh, Indy, why are you... Oh, you're trying to do the same turret. I gotta figure out which turrets are actually manned and which ones aren't. We do. We have a bunch of allies coming. Oh no, that's me running for food. Doggone it. I need to put food closer so that I can actually see which turrets are going to have guards on them. Let's move you over to the turret gunner squad. Yeah, you're up and moving now. You're going to help us defend against this crazy attack that's coming. I need more paladins, man. There's only one group here. I thought I had two. One of them must have left. But if you look at it, we have this big, crazy base with lots of open room. I'm going to build a giant barracks area and train people up. Oh, there's an Inquisitor. Please come hang out at our spot, Mr. Inquisitor. We are going to need backup. Our bodyguard contract is almost up. And these guys are almost here. They're going to get here like one right after another. Come on, come hang out with me. Yes, I think they're coming to the base. Beautiful. So these guys, if the gate's closed from the outside, they'll leave it alone. But if it's closed from the inside, they break it down trying to leave. But they'll be in the base at least in case anyone gets past me. Yeah, I don't think those skills transfer to Kenshi. Let's see what your stats are. You are a total dork who's barely capable of firing a turret. Oh no. Oh no. Here comes the first attack. This is the Shek assault. Oh man, where's the elite hunter squad? No, we want to fight inside, guys. Oh my gosh. Do you see the amount of enemies coming? The United Cities and the Shek at the same time. What in the world am I supposed to do against that? I guess we'll let the paladins get it on. Where did that Inquisitor group go? We could really use them at the gate right now. Oh man, don't let them past you. Don't let them past you. No, I want you to attack them. I can't command them to attack? Guys, attack the target. I don't know why this is being so difficult. It won't let me group attack. There we go. No, you attack that one, you attack that one. The cows, no, you guys back up and hold like right there. See, they are just flooding into the base. This is not good. We're going to have to close the gate. We have to keep them off those gunners because they don't have a lot of armor or anything like that. And I'm just out there in the middle alone getting absolutely crushed. Alright, Soto, make sure this guy doesn't get back up with a weapon at least. And then you guys need to get back over here. Our cows are getting devastated. But this is why we picked cows, is because they'll be able to actually fight. We're going to try and keep this gate closed as long as we can. Make them fight in the tunnel. Are they fighting each other? Yes, they're fighting each other. Thank goodness. Oh gosh. No, we got it. We got the elite hunter squad. They're already down. We're winning. I'm not dead either. I'm just knocked down. I held the line. Most of those Shek were stuck there fighting me instead of going into our base and hurting everyone. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna survive for sure. I just gotta make sure that any of these guys that ignore us and run by get attacked by our actual fighters, not just turret guards. Greg, you stay here and do that. These Shek guys are tough though. We definitely need more of a fighting force. They ran right past our turret guys. That didn't work as intended. These Shek are so dang tough. Wow, they're knocking us down. Okay, these guys all have to get their jobs turned off. Get taken off hold. Go fight. So far, we are getting hurt pretty bad, though. These Shek guys are making pretty bad work. No, we can't run away. We've got so many guys, we can't run away. We gotta try and fight. If they get over to the farmers are just gonna die, and we need them to be safe more than anything. Where's their leader? If we could take him out. Almost all the paladins are down. I'm knocked out again. Our cows are all knocked out. Vashu, get up. If you can fight, get up. Nobody's allowed to play dead. Ah, they're starting to get up. That is not good. Balthazar is dead. We had our first death. He didn't have any armor on and got just cut apart by those damn Shek. Here, get me patched up. Oh, I'm not gonna wake up. Not anytime soon. Oh, man. Yep, they're going after our farmers. Oh, dude. The farmers need to cut and run. They can cut and run all they want. You need to run. Block passive, run. I don't know. I don't know who's injured and who's okay. We're going to let our farmers just take a run for it, though. Check revenge at our outpost has ended. But they're still here. Excuse me. The Shek still just won't leave. Go away. We need them to leave so we can start healing people. They just won't get the hell out of our base. I think they're finally leaving. David is dead. We lost someone else. Oh my goodness. Just leave, you turds. It's not looking good for you, that's for sure. You got chopped in the stomach pretty bad. And now the raptors are gonna eat all our food. This is terrible. Where were our paladin buddies to help us? I'm not dead yet, but it's not going so good. Greg is dead. So many deaths. Just go away, you stupid shack. God, I hate these guys now. They're murdering my cows. Steve is dead. I'm gonna have to figure out who's dead. Igor's dead. Jeez, man. Well, if you're gonna attack me, then follow me out the gate to attack me, you piece of crap. The raptors are attacking our guys. Oh man, this is gonna be a nightmare to deal with. We were not ready. Hank is dead. So many people dying. Alright, you take. Oh no. Give that to Bodhi. Bodhi, you get to medicing. We got absolutely demolished because the United Cities and the Czech attacked at the same time. And even with them fighting each other a little bit, it wasn't enough. We still got absolutely devastated. We're going to try and have Bodhi save as many people as he can, but a lot of our people are going to be really injured. A lot of our turret gunners sacked up, though. They're alive. Carl's hurt bad. Indie Gamer's hurt bad. Oh, man. You're getting better, it looks like, though, which is cool. And you should make it just fine. These raptors are the worst. Why? Oh, man. Bard, you don't even have a med kit. Go trade with somebody that has a med kit. All of our farmers and cooks are getting dusted by these stupid raptors. Well, our food production just went way behind. What is happening now? Is everyone already mediced up? Everyone that can be, huh? make sure these guys stay dead. Well, at least we got you bandaged up. You're gonna make it. We gotta send them over to deal with these stupid things. We're gonna have to try and fight these raptors. And there go our paladins, destroying the gate again. Jeez. Alright, make sure. Oh, Wanda died. No, we were trying to save you. The base is in chaos right now. We were not ready to start a base, I guess. I really thought our turrets would do a much better job of keeping us safe. Not to mention, we had a ton of allies for that fight, and we still got absolutely crushed. Alright, everybody that can be bandaged has been. Rhonda lost an arm. Oh boy. Oh, we are getting crushed. It's like the first playthrough all over again. Everyone's getting absolutely destroyed. We can't even close the dang gate because of our own allies. And the United Cities are coming in a day. You know, you might be onto something. We might have to run away. We may not have a choice. I really don't know what I'm going to have to do here. We're all so beat up. Why are you guys there? Over there. Stay out of the way. Rhonda, what are you doing? Y'all need to stay over here by your work area. We got completely devastated. So our little turret strategy didn't do hardly anything. We definitely have to close the second gate. Ideally, we would have made them fight through the first gate while getting shot at, but we're just not set up yet to do that. I'm gonna have to take the animals, go get us some armor. Zill, what are you doing? Why are you aimless? Okay, you actually worked through the armor. Okay, that's good. We're gonna have to get armor, purchase some food, try and keep building. Brecht, I need you to get back to making weapons. We're gonna have to spend some money. Oh no, they're packed on resources. Dang it. I should have checked that. That's okay. We'll head back, drop off the resources, and then come back for the rest of the armor. Looks like people are starting to get up and move around again. Get back to doing some jobs here and there. I'm gonna have to figure out who got killed and what their job was and get them replaced. I know we lost some turret gunners for sure. And prayer days here. Wish you guys were here to help us when we needed it. You're gonna have to pray for us. We're in dire straits, brother. We're doing what we can. leave me here to help. We'll send just the cows. That doesn't make sense. We'll send me with them just in case they get injured. So right now we're just trying to get through a few vicious attacks that keep coming our way. We were hoping we'd get allies with each of these, but they seem to have stopped coming every single time. They just don't always come. And we're just being assaulted constantly now. I thought we would have handled it better, and it just didn't go very well. We need more leg plates. We got plenty of boots, that's for sure. But this is what happens when you get stuck having to make a certain type of armor, and you can't just mix and match because they won't put it away properly like a goober. Yeah, we definitely have plenty of boots. We're gonna need more leg plates, chest plates, things like that. So what I'm seeing is if I really want to do crafting, I probably want to do it at my base and pick a better base location for crafting. I probably want to have 4 armor crafters, maybe 5. Let's see if we can get this armor back in time to do some good. So, I guess one of the things I underestimated that now, knowing what I know now, I would not have made a base yet. As much as I would want to, I would have made a recruiting building and just recruited like crazy. Because we're basically at war, full tilt with the Czech Kingdom and the United Cities, which means they're sending their best murder hobos after us. We're getting attacked by the very best they've got to throw at us, and it's not going so well. We're basically just not equipped for that. So many boots. I might have left that guy on boots for too long. Definitely don't need any more boots. Oh, goodness. Well, we got more boots anyway. Alright, let's try and get our turret gunners armed up. And we're going to head to stack to try and get weapons. Correct? I hope you're working hard, man. How much longer do we have? 3 hours. We've got to book it. Okay, Carl, you need to come and get equipped. We're not even going to bother being organized about it right this second. Okay, we're going to have to. Or we're going to end up with a giant mess. We're just trying to get our turret guards at least armored up so that maybe they won't die in the next attack. We still haven't gotten there yet. Bodhi, we want you back doing turret gun stuff, but we also want you to come get equipped. Actually, let's get all of you to come in here. Turn off your jobs. Jimmy, get equipped quickly. Just trying to use our time wisely, get as many weapons back to our base as possible. It's not going to be much, but it's something. And then Brecht, are you still working hard? Good. Elite Hunters moving towards my outpost. Lister Hill, Zill, how are you doing, sir? Working them leg plates, huh? So whether or not we can get through this is going to kind of determine what we do next. If this goes as bad as the last one, we're going to have to change our plans. I'm just trying to get everybody to come get a weapon that can. Indy, we're going to get you equipped. Alright. All of our people who are manning turrets are armed and armored. We're going to request some help. We need to even out the turret guards. Looks like Megan and Henry are operating the same vegetable farm. Doesn't look like any of our farmers got killed. So we got 1, 2, 3. We actually have an extra one. So Henry, we're going to move you. You are getting promoted to turret guard. Good luck, buddy. We're gonna need way more helmets. And then this time when we get attacked, we're going to make sure we keep the back gate at the very least closed. Yeah, the United Cities attack should be here any minute. Got 6 people cooking. We got 12 people working the farms. The farms are not even beginning to catch up to the cooks, though. We still have plenty of food. That's something at least. I would rather lose cooks than farmers, just because if the farmers die, then we got to get new farmers to start all over getting good at it again. Oh. Oh, here come the United Cities. That's where they're at. How is everybody's health doing? Looks like everybody slept, which is good. We're going to need to leave the back gate open for everyone to be able to eat. We don't want them going into this fight hungry. Our toughness went way up on these guys, which is good. Andy, you're already at 11 toughness. Well, they're about halfway here. This is going to be the fight that decides if we're staying at the base or not. And if we're not, I don't know what I do with all these people I just recruited. They'd just be sitting around eating food. We just have to try and make use of this little kill tunnel as much as we can. Can't have them just running past us into these guys. And I probably need another row of turrets here. That's what I should do. We'll do that eventually, but we don't even have enough people to man the wall turrets anymore. Are they even coming? Jeez. Taking their sweet time to show up. Probably isn't going to hurt to go ahead and get these built. I wish I could tell the paladins to man these too. That would help. The United Cities one isn't even getting closer. At least the one I think is the United Cities. hopefully we'll be able to keep our food going. If we can just keep the farmers safe, even if we take a pretty savage beating at the gate, if we can end the fight at the gate, then we'll just get stronger and stronger, and it'll work like training for us. The next run we do, we're probably going to have to make food. Zill, are you aimless already? Please tell me it is not due to not being able to put armor away. No. Okay. You've actually made a crap ton of pants. Well, not a crap ton, but you made a bunch of pants. Now what we need are helmets. And then we're going to have to switch over to bandanas soon. Where are these goons that are coming to attack us? There they go. Now they're coming. Turn off jobs. They should be here any minute. We're going to close the gate. Let's see what we can do. This is all they sent? That's not bad. And apparently we can shoot at them while they're attacking the gate? That's not bad at all. This is going very different than that gigantic pile of Shek, at least. I just want to get the door closed, see if that'll make a difference. We want to capture these guys. We're definitely going to start capturing and indoctrinating any humans that come with our enemies. Any non-humans will be executed, but any of the humans will keep. That's illegal. Interesting, but illegal. Huh. That is a conundrum. We actually need those, but I'm not sure we won't get in trouble for having them. Hopefully, if we're not doing a bag check, that's not an issue. Paladin. United Cities. Pick him up. And then that's a Shek warrior. Vashu, pick up Vashu. What else do we got? Holy Servants. Pato, we'll pick him up. That worked pretty well. It was still a hard fight, though. I'm gonna turn your jobs off. I'm gonna also grab me. Orson, didn't you grab someone? That one's dead. That one appears to be a bug guy. I thought we picked up 3 dudes. I could have sworn we picked up 3 dudes. Oh, we did. Just these 2 and me. Orson, you can get back to your job. We'll put these guys in. Why can't I do first aid on him? Bashu, come here and help me out. We gotta get these guys healed up. We are definitely going to indoctrinate the daylights out of these guys. That's their war leader. Bashu, pick him up. Is their war leader a human? Looks like it. Pashu, we're going to temporarily move you so that we can do this. Stay with me. I need your help. We're gonna go get more armor. Now we'll just grab armor. Keep getting everybody geared up. Okay, you guys have weapons on you. We're just going to take as much armor to the base as we can. We're also going to spend a lot of money on food. That's all we can afford. Well, actually, no, come on, I don't have time for this. We honestly need the money more than we need the science right now, and if those guys are going to keep coming, we'll take it. And then I will pack the animals with much cheaper food. I don't know why I was buying the expensive stuff. Ah, the guy who sells food here is gone. We'll finally get Griffin, who was apparently hiding out here the whole time. That's just a guard. There's no one to buy from here either. That's rough. Well, we got one more recruit who's at least semi-capable. We got a bunch more armor to give everybody, and we haven't ran out of weapons yet. How's our food production look? None too shabby. Nice. At least we got that going for us. I'll have Griffin ditch all this old stuff. Kind of surprised that all the armor is recoloring itself. Not sure what's causing that, honestly. And then which cows have the armor I need? I need a helmet. And then animals. Go ditch all that food. That way everybody will stop running 12 miles from the gate to get food. Alright, back to Griffin. Now we need the animal with weapons over here. Get you a Mark III, and we'll get you on a turret. Squad. Move Griffin up to turrets. How many people are in the turret squad already? 22 already. I guess when you count the paladins down here, that adds up quick. need a general storage spot. Well, that got exciting quick. Getting attacked by two factions at once really put us to the test, but so far we've managed to at least survive. We did lose some people on the turrets and we lost some of our cooks, but that's because they weren't armed and ready. We plan on changing that and making sure everyone's ready. Speaking of being ready, let's get some new recruits going. Talk to Penn. I don't think we can. If we were to increase our standing with him, it would be really bad. Having good relations with the United Cities and the Holy Paladins might do some weird glitchy stuff. And they're a sworn enemy anyway. But we will go ahead and have him join us. This dude is jacked, okay? He may not be the biggest dude out there, but he is going to be a serious addition to the team now that we've won him over to the ways of Okran. Oh, he's a Shecky Poo. Sorry, man, you're getting dusted. Any non-humans we pick up are just going to get executed. Let's talk to Potato. Let's loot him first. All this gear is expensive, so we can put that on one of the cows. And we'll sell all of that stuff. Which one of the cows has only a small amount of stuff? You are my small amount of stuff cow. Now put all the equipment I take off of them on that cow right there. Finish looting this guy. Alright, the rest of them are human. And you know, we kind of would roleplay that these guys were convinced to join us. They were abandoned by their buddies and they'll be better off working for us. Since they're humans, we fight basically to make their lives better anyway. And they go for it, is the short of it. But I don't want to actually have to do that in game. It can get tedious as all get out very quickly. Pants. It looks like the color of the armor changes based on your capabilities. I think that's what's going on. Oh my gosh, yeah, some of these guys are incredible. They're going to be amazing to have on the team. Pin, let's actually get you in a weapon though, I almost forgot. we're going to need medical supplies. That's something that's going to be important very quickly. It looks like it's just giving them their own colors, actually, which is weird. I'll have to see if there's a way. I know there's a lot that goes into coloring the armor and stuff. I'm not sure what I can do that will change it. I am going to need to hit a way station soon, just so I can get a ton of healing kits. That's the best place to pick them up, in the way my mods are set up, is that they'll have a ton of them. Okay, that is everybody we had to indoctrinate. How long do we have before prayer day? Prayer day is coming up, so we'll take a chill pill, let everybody make food. Now we're somewhat well defended, at least. So now it feels like we're fairly secure. We did take 4 of our strongest enemies and turn them into turret guards that will be on the second layer of defense. They'll be the ones that will get to go and get behind the gate and really be prepared. And then whenever we have a big fight from now on, if they're from the United Cities and we're able to indoctrinate them, we're going to. We're going to take whatever we can from them, whether it's people, money, loot, anything like that. This will help shore up our money situation a little bit. What are they shooting at? Did something get past them? What? He's still considered working in darkness? That's bogus. We need these to be higher quality, dude. We need the money. Can't be making junk. Brecht's probably done. No, the Holy Nation guys are just manning our back turrets now. That's pretty cool. They're aiming at something. I just don't know what. I really wish I could figure out what the heck they're aiming at. We're gonna save and reload. See if maybe they're aiming at our own new guys. Looks like our turret gunners were getting hungry because they were aiming constantly. Not sure 100% what it was at, but glad we got that fixed. I think this is a good spot to wrap up. I'm going to wrap up a little early. I've actually started getting like a really sore throat, so I'm going to go do something to deal with that. And then this afternoon, we will try and see about getting more progress on making us some money, getting our crafting up. When we go to sell those bandanas, that's going to catch us up. That's been basically the way I recover is I switch to bandanas, make a bunch of profit, switch back to crafting the stuff we actually need. Our defenses seem pretty good now, which is nice. Our food production's not bad. We've just gotta get caught up to where we actually bring food up here. That's gonna be the trick. Once all of this fills up, they'll slowly start bringing it down to us. But we have so many mouths to feed that we may need more farms. In fact, I think that's like the number one thing we need. So that one's at 100%. Now it's looking like maybe we did lose farmers, which is weird. That doesn't make sense. We counted them. Kelly's operating. Oh, there you go. I guess it wasn't quite 100%. Billy, what are you doing? Oh, that's growing. Oh, plant condition's good, but it's still growing. Okay. So yeah, if we were to build more farms and stop cooking for a little bit, I think we would actually have a better total output. So let's turn off the cooks, because we can always buy food. We're already made a ton of bandanas. We can always buy food. Farming. And we'll just make another large vegetable farm over here. One. Well, I was gonna wrap up. Oh, why are these so wide? No, that's not what I want. I'm probably gonna close it up here. I will get more farms made, but I've got to get a Murloc in me and stop having my throat feel like I'm drinking sandpaper. Once I get the extra farms built, the focus will be on. There's prayer day. We like prayer day. We're coming. I'm trying to close the stream, guys. Trying to be done. And ending with prayer day waiting for you is a good way to accidentally load up to failing it, and you've already saved, so you're hosed. But I'm going to make sure I can get 12 more farms to fit. That way, while they're waiting for one farm, they can work another, and I'll just have to have them switch over when it's time to harvest. That way, they're kind of alternating. Then the other thing we were looking for is to recruit more people to guard the front line of turrets. That's what's really going to step up our defenses. The enemies are going to get just absolutely pelted on the way in. But yeah, we'll wrap it up there. And like I said, I'll get the farm set up, do some of the boring base maintenance things, sell off bandanas, but we're probably constantly going to be attacked now. So every time I stream, there's going to be plenty of action. And we're just going to continue to build up the base. We're going to eventually build a giant barracks area, a giant training area, and we'll keep this indoctrination space ready. From the looks of it, we might be able to get away with just doing our scientific research here. The paladins don't seem to care if they see us with it, so we'll probably grab all that science, move it here. We are still going to stick very much to only researching weapons on our bench in here, and we will go from there. We'll see how good of weapons we can get, and once the base is actually set up and running and we've got crazy food production, that's when we go exploring and start getting even better weapons. So that's the goal. Get the base ready, get enough food going to sustain it, which will take a lot, and then we start pushing out to find more science, get better weapons, and attack the Flotsam Ninja. So I'm going to wrap up here. and we will be back this